This just in.
Feeling groggy in the morning? Coffee just can't give you that pep in the step that you're looking for? Try Pop Starts for that great get up and go that adults need. Pop Starts has the vitamin and nutrients that only grown-ups can partake in, and with flavors such as tossed salad and scrambled eggs, and Jack Daniels and Bud Light flavors to start your day or end it. There's nothing better to wake up to unless you count that depressing cubicle job. Well, anyway, try Pop Starts today. Pop Starts is not part of the Kellogg's Corporation. Pop Starts could give you diarrhea. Pop Starts are not found in your local grocery store.
In the sky, it's a bird, it's a plane. Flying high, I emerge through the flames. Have no fear, I'm here, so stand back. Melanin activate, the name is super black. In the sky, it's a bird, it's a plane. Flying high, I emerge through the flames. Have no fear, I'm here, so stand back. Melanin activate, the name is super black. Imagine that, a future that's super black. Long as your skin brown, your superpowers intact. What would your powers be? Just hope it ain't super whack. Spatial manipulation, create a portal that's black. Maybe just super speed, time travel to run it back. Or cheat manipulation to keep my spirit intact. As I encounter evils the world face, demons the world makes, I'm needed the world to stay. Rest in peace to Chadwick, they killed all the Black Panthers. Told us white lies, I still marvel at black answers. Suits in DC, pray it lead to a civil war. It ain't no Justice League, what's the need to be civil for? Propelled like the juggernaut, it's clear ain't no stopping this. The world in grave danger, who can stop the apocalypse? They killed all the heroes, the new ones don't really care. But if you need me, put your fist up in the air. Yeah, in the sky, it's a bird, it's a plane. Flying high, I emerge through the flames. Have no fear, I'm here, so stand back. Melanin activate, the name is super black. In the sky, it's a bird, it's a plane. Flying high, I emerge through the flames. Have no fear, I'm here, so stand back. Melanin activate, the name is super black.
Hey, yo, what's happening? It's another episode of Blurred's Eye View. Thank you for tuning in. And if you are watching this on YouTube, make sure you hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell for the latest in news, reviews, and much, much more. Also, thank you for following us on Opulence Radio app, on the Opulence Radio app. And if you're checking us out anywhere else, you can find us anywhere you listen to your podcast. I'm your host, Chris Fury, the man on the wall. With me, my man, the Hooded Wonder, DC. What's going on, baby?
Oh, my bad.
You were in
it's been one of those days
mode.
Yeah. I got nothing. Like I don't know.
you in deep contemplation like Warner Brothers is right about now.
Oh no. There's not enough thought in their brains to form pickles in their side, they little peanut rolling around in there to formulate a thought. No, I'm actually my dude Earl. I want to shout him out, Earl Malden, man. Tonight was his first ever broadcast.
Yes. Congratulations.
So I checked in on some of that, man. I called him early this morning. Like once I seen the news, I called him and we almost cried on the phone like Obama won the election again. Because I know, what he's been through. And
right.
He's only been, working the boards for like a year. And his boss was like, hey, you've been doing well. We had a call off. Do you want to host a show? And like the emotion that ran through him ran through me when I was talking to him because
he's been wanting to do it. He's been wanting to do that for quite a while. Shout out to if you're in the Cleveland area or anywhere actually, if you're listening to 92.3 The Fan.
I got it even easier way. Get the Audacity app and you can listen to him right now. He is still going. He came out the gate strong, which he told me what he was gonna say. His opening thing, and I was like, I want to tell people so they know, but I don't want
Check him out.
to
Show
steal
some
your glory,
show some love,
brother.
Yeah, show some love, show some support. Check him out. The Audacity app. Check out 92.3.
Also,
we got new news. We got more news. So much news.
Today is the what the shit birthday.
Exactly.
2 years.
Hold on. You got it or you?
Huzzah.
Hold on. Wait a minute.
Yeah.
All right.
2 years of the little show that could has been around, man. It's crazy.
Right.
So,
Celebrating big tomorrow.
Yeah, I got for guests. Also, if you work at a get-go, keep your goddamn shoes on. Nah, this ain't funny, Chris. This is a serious moment.
No, because I knew it was something. This
is some serious shit. I went to a get-go yesterday. As soon as I walked, Chris, you laughing. As soon as I walked
I'm coughing now.
As soon as I walked through the get-go, it smelled like a fucking dojo. Like I didn't know whether to bow or fucking karate chop the motherfuckers in front of me. Like this dude was behind the counter mopping with his shoes off. That is the most foulest thing I've ever seen nor heard in my lifetime. This shit was ridiculous.
I'm confused.
Like, yeah, I was confused. The smell was abominable. It was strong. It smelled like he didn't wash his socks in 2 years, and he was mopping his floor with his feet. Like it just smelled like feet and mop water in there. It was just horrible, man.
Oh my God.
I never wanted to run out. Oh, awful. Also, shout out to Speedway. No, I need to apologize to Speedway. So
the get-go situation messed you up.
No, hold on, no. And this morning we're getting excited to talk to Earl. I made a coffee and walked right the fuck out. Like I didn't pay for my coffee. I'm on the highway and I was like getting ready to take a sip and I was like, you know what? I don't deserve this because I didn't pay for this shit. I feel bad. So Speedway, I'm sorry I didn't pay for my coffee this morning. Thank you.
Let's hope you're not on channel 19 or channel Fox 8.
My wife said the same thing. She was like, I have your $1.50 bill. I was like, yeah, baby, get that ready because them niggas coming for me.
Jesus. Oh, we got a guest tonight. I met him at BlurredCon. He's hilarious as hell. He's a comedian. His name is Joey Purse. Here's a piece of his stand-up that he did.
You don't get that shit here. This shit's funny. This is my second black con. Way better than the white ones. I got into MagFest twice, which is in National Harbor. Yeah, they not lit. That's not fun. They just be walking around smelling like they don't take showers. That's not cool. You don't get that shit here. Deodorant, we know about it. That shit. Hey, they like, hey, that's funny as hell. I'm half Italian, half black, but for me, basically, all that means that everywhere I go, some random person speaks Spanish to me. And there ain't no problem with that, except that I don't speak Spanish. So like there can be complications. Like I was in Florida like 6 years ago, and you guys know Spanish is the #1 language in that country down there. And I was in Orlando, specifically this dude came up to me, he was like, "¿Cómo estás?" And I just stared at him. I didn't know what he said. And I could tell he got frustrated because his mannerisms got more aggressive. He was like, "¿Cómo estás?" And in my head, I'm like, subtitles don't exist. I'm like, "What do you want from me?" He was like, "A chalupa." I mean, that don't really make sense. But now I realized I was working at Taco Bell at the time, so it's like, why wouldn't you just lead with that, bitch? Like, it's made to order, like, we gotta go.
That was Joey Purse. So here it is now. What's going on, Joey?
Hey, what up? What up?
Oh man, that was.
Oh, don't let me get it together. I'm sorry. It's the loop alarm, man. It does it every time. What's going on, man? Oh my God. How you doing, man?
I'm all right.
So, yeah, you were thinking about it. So how long you been doing stand up, man?
About 4 years.
4 years. Okay, because I know you was gonna come on last week, but you ended up having to cancel for very good reason. That's because you opened up for Afion Crockett.
Yeah,
Nah,
correct.
you can't just say it like that.
Yeah,
You
we're
only
lowly
Avion
compared to
Crockett.
that.
Nah.
That's Afion Crockett. You gotta, hey man, this mother open for Afion Crockett, like opening act. He wasn't just
So
like, you know what I'm saying, shuffling brooms and shit or picking up popcorn. He was warming up the crowd. That takes a lot. You know what I'm saying? That's a big feat. Like that's congratulations.
Thank you.
it was
Appreciate it.
so already in a month's time, you've opened up for Orlando Jones and Afion Crockett. How's it feel?
Damn.
I don't think
Uh,
about it,
I
honestly.
do shit. I'm
Yeah,
sorry. Every time we have a guest, no disrespect. Every time we have a guest, each guest has a better fucking life than me. I swear to God, every time we it make me feel like I ain't done shit. Like he opened for Orlando Jones and Afion Crockett, and I'm sitting up here just like, yeah, we celebrate 2 years, and I said feet at the get go. Like that shit.
Yo.
I quit. My last day. I'm retiring.
Hey, bro, I be moving fridges full time, so like,
Hey man, I don't think I move medical equipment full time during the day and try to do this at night. So don't feel bad. I mean, we all gotta do something to make it, man.
You gotta
But
hustle, yeah.
Right.
So you said you don't think about it, but what made you get into stand up?
When I was in college, I used to make internet videos. I mean, I still do. I don't know why I said used to, but I was making internet videos and I was looking for something to do because I hated where I was at in college. I was being forced to go to a certain school in a field I didn't want to do. So I was depressed, but I was just looking for something to do one night. I was like, yo, my cousin does stand up. I'll go to one of his shows. And I was asking him about it. And so me and my friend who I made videos with went to the show. And after the show, he was like, you guys make videos. You do one side of comedy. You got to try the other. And ever since, I just been doing it.
This sound like a dare.
It kind of was. It kind of was in a way, because yeah, my cousin, he be smart about stuff. He don't be thinking people going like follow through and like actually apply themselves. It was one of them things. So it kind of was a dare in a way.
Yeah, I was gonna say, yeah, that sound like the dare. I know those very well.
Because I was asked this, and then somebody was asking me like, why don't I do comedy? And I was like, it's the hardest form of doing stuff. Like writing a set. Can you explain how that is? Because for some people it might be easy. I tried doing 2 minutes and I was like, I fucking can't write. I can't read shit I'm doing. And I'm fucking dyslexic. And this shit just don't make sense.
It ain't flowing like it needs to.
I don't know. Writing just came natural to me. Like making jokes just came natural because it started off, I was just having fun. Like I remember writing my first set. I was just like, what's funny? What can I tell that's funny and how can I tell it and be funny? And that's kind of how I wrote my first set. I didn't put too much thought into it. I was just trying to have fun. And that a lot of people do that. But I do agree it is like one of the hardest art forms. It's hard to make yourself vulnerable and put yourself out there. That's definitely tough.
Too.
Yeah.
Comedic timing. We hear that word a lot with comedians, and you can tell like some comedians don't got it because like they'll say something and then the joke don't land for like another 10 minutes, but they wanted it to land at 5. That's just the truth. I feel like I have good comedic timing. Did you feel like that was one of those things that made you feel like you could succeed in comedy?
When I first started comedy, I didn't understand how much actually went into it, so I had no idea of comedic timing. I was just doing stuff. To be quite honest,
just apply more pressure. Why don't you?
I didn't understand delivery. Well, okay, so here's the thing. So I started off making sketches, and sketches helped me a lot. That translated onto the stage because what I was doing was I was like, well, I knew how to write a sketch. I knew there's funny parts and build-ups to sketch. I was like, how can I translate that to a live performance? And so I did it. I didn't realize what delivery was, what timing was. I didn't even know what punchlines were. I didn't know there was a name for a punchline. I just thought that's the funny part. And so I was like, I was like, this is the funny part. This is where you're supposed to laugh. And so I kind of just did it like I said, I was just having fun. I had no knowledge of anything. I was just doing stuff.
Hey, sometimes that's the best way of learning.
Yeah, it is.
But writing sketches and doing comedy, doing like a set, which one?
Which is more your field? Like you feel the most comfortable?
I don't know. Right now I'm like equally as comfortable with both of them. But at one point it wasn't like that. At one point it was definitely sketches over stand up. But now it's kind of like, because I've been doing both of them for so long. Like I've been doing sketches since I was in high school, off and on. But then when the pandemic started, I got like everyday consistent. But stand up, I started when I was in about a year before I stopped college. And so I've been doing both of them for a while. And so I'm comfortable with both of them.
That's what's, I commend anybody who can get up there on stage.
Yeah, that's some shit, yeah.
And there's several hurdles to it because first off, you got to get up there on stage. Two, you got to get up on stage and make sure what you wrote out is funny enough to land and hit. Like DC said, you need that comedic timing.
I think for me, it'd be the people in the crowd because my biggest pet peeve is motherfuckers who show up not to laugh. Like you paid $50 to sit here with the straightest face on earth.
But
like,
that's
that
so
shit
annoying.
Just would piss me off. Like, why did you come here if you didn't want to enjoy yourself? Like, who sits in the front row like this?
They were like that at the Improv.
Make me laugh, nigga. Come on, bring the funny. Like that shit just is annoying.
Did
like
you say bring the funny?
Yeah,
that's how they be.
I just feel like that's something that somebody would say who just fucking
bring the
has
funny.
No fucking life. Just like bring the funny. You better be good. I paid $50 to sit here and not laugh. And then he laughed like this.
Montel in the building, he said he used to do stand-up and it's fun. It's not easy, but there has to be focus and comfort zone with engaging. So yeah.
So overcoming the crowd is one of the biggest things that I've heard about comedians is that right there, that interact, because it's an interaction, because it's Michael Carmichael.
Oh, I know what you're talking about. He had the Carmichael show. His name is Carmichael. Yeah.
Yes. Well, yes. Gerard Carmichael. He said it was like an intimate, like most of his shows are like this intimate, him sitting down, kind of a one-on-one with the front row. But he also said it's the weirdest thing because you, like you said, you have to be vulnerable. You have to open yourself up. How is that overcoming that dude or people that's just kind of like not really heckling yet, but or just you see their face in the, like, even though you can see, is it dark? Like in the dark, you can see the scowl on their face, like they just not here for a good time.
They ain't with it.
Yeah, you don't look at them.
There it is. Okay.
I thought it was a little more philosophical, but okay. Ignore the motherfuckers.
Exactly.
So during your... No, go ahead.
There's two ways you can go about it. You can either just ignore them, or you can point them out and try to get anything from them. And if you can't get anything from them, then you just, if the crowd ain't laughing at you trying to get something from them, you ignore them. So there really ain't much you can do.
Sage advice.
I'm saying, so apparently there's people that you have you had set, you've been doing it for 4 years. Has there been sets where you've locked in on somebody and you've cracked that shell and it's happened? Or is it people that you've already interacted with that they get it? Like you're just, like, oh yeah, you know what I'm talking about, that type of thing.
I've done both. It's harder for me to just randomly get people. I have to be, so for me, it's hard for me to just as a person to start conversation with people. So I'm not good at icebreakers. So I have to basically break my own ice before I can start interacting. And like fluently interacting, I should say. Mm-hmm. So I've done both. It's usually more fun whenever I'm having fun and I can easily like people already like me and stuff like that. So that's when it's more fun for me. But just picking people out of the cold is kind of hard sometimes. So for me, anyways, it's all, and for everyone it's different.
So at BlurredCon, there was this part of your set where you were talking about gaming with your little brother,
Yeah.
and it. You have to tell this piece because I was in tears when you did it. If you don't mind.
Yeah, because you was about to bury the lead, Chris. You was about
No.
Yeah, so
like your
okay, I was
deliveries.
playing games. I was playing my game with my brother one day. We were upstairs playing Madden, and I wanted to like just beat the shit out of him.
As you
So
should.
yeah, right. As the older brother, I'm like, I'm about to beat on you just because I didn't feel like letting him live that day, and so he got mad. He got really mad. He paused the game and he started trying to flame me, and I was just going back with him, tick for tack kind of thing. And then he told me to shut up and called me a spaghetti nigga. Like he yelled, like he said that shit with his chest too. Like so and I was just thrown off. So how the fuck do you respond to that? I don't know what that is. I ain't never hear no shit like that in my life. Cause being half Italian and half black, he's like, you spaghetti nigga. And what the fuck is that, bro?
Look, even DC can like how do you can't?
I don't know how. Well, I'm not in a position to have to respond to that. But if I did, I don't know because that's. I've been called many things, but that's ain't never been one. Like I've been
like you're on the
a
fence.
lot
You're
of
like,
shit.
damn, that hurt my feelings, and damn, that was actually really good.
Yeah,
Like,
because I think it's because like when you say it with your chest, it means a little more. Like you
Right,
thought
bro.
about saying this before.
Right.
This wasn't, you practiced this in the mirror. This wasn't the first time you said this. At this moment that you chose to say this lets me know that you've been thinking about treading the waters a little bit.
Right.
And today was the day you was like, fuck it, let's find out.
I was salty too. 'Cause I'm like, no, you finna I was like, you finna catch something. Because like my mom and stepdad were like, if he does anything to you, just tell us. I mean, I'm 10 years older than him, so I wasn't gonna do nothing anyways at the time. He was 12. So I told my mom, I'm like, no, you getting in trouble for that. And she was like, well, that's what you are, dude. Like
the double down.
yeah, bro. I'm like, dang, bro.
The blasphemousness of it. The fact that moms was in on it, like, I mean, you do eat ribs and meatballs. Like, I don't know what to tell you. Like, this is who you are, son. I mean, it's like
what
calling
it is.
Clark Kent an alien. Like, I mean, we know you were an alien. You're an alien.
Oh my
But
god!
it still hurts just the same. Like, it just...
You said eat ribs and meatballs. It was like you're just in the between. Oh my god! So, when did you know you were pretty much a blurred? Like, what all gaming and comics, if any, did you get into?
Well, I didn't know that blurred was a thing until like 2 years ago. I always knew I was a nerd, but I never knew blurred was an actual thing. So I guess 2 years ago is when I found out I was a blurred, but I always knew I was a nerd, like growing up and everything. I knew I was when I was in high school and I got this Sonic book bag that had fur on it. It was,
oh, wow.
yeah, I actually still have it.
It was all in.
Oh, wow.
It was
All
a Sonic book. It was Sonic's face and it had fur, like it was supposed to be Sonic.
I've
It was a mini
seen
backpack.
those.
It's like this big mini backpack. That's when I knew. So
You said it was no doubt.
yeah, no doubt.
So, I know you are a DBZ fan.
Yeah, big one.
Okay, cool. There's nothing wrong with that because we all are.
No, there's a philosophical question I need to ask. Goku or Vegeta?
Goku.
Yes. Okay.
My man.
Okay.
Man, I knew there was something
That
I
was
liked about you, man. 'Cause
there's the line. There's the line.
Because there's so much Goku slander out in the world these days. It
Always.
just don't make no sense.
None. All he want to do is live his life, be happy, eat, and clap Chi-Chi's cheeks once every 6 years. Like, and make a new kid. That's it.
That's it.
Like, I'm like, he liked to fight more than he liked to clap the cheeks. We need to talk to him about that. You might want to
I don't know.
find a balance.
Because let's not act like he's the best dad. So let's he's a great fighter, horrible dad.
Piccolo got to beat in that department.
Piccolo
we know that.
Stepdad number 2, like Piccolo. is the world's greatest stepdad. Like this nigga Piccolo been taking
Piccolo
care
is
of
it.
every one of Goku's kids since birth. Like this nigga Goku ain't been on Earth longer than his kids. Like that don't make no sense. But he is.
We already know that by law that Piccolo is black. Like we seen that.
Oh, he got a do-rag on.
Do-rag, the Broly movie when Vegeta and Goku was getting their ass beat,
Like, nigga,
and they go to Piccolo, and he pretty much like, yo, no. Mm-mm. He was like, I'm not going into another one of your little fights because y'all getting y'all ass beat. I'll tell you what you'll need to do, but oh my god. So yeah. So what other animes do you check out?
I really like My Hero. I like Haikyuu or Haiku. I don't know how to pronounce it.
Yeah, it's
Nobody
like,
Oh, Haikyuu. It's Haiku. Yeah,
Yeah.
nobody
does. Trust me.
So those are my top three: Haiku,
Okay.
My Hero, and Dragon Ball.
cool. They're up there with the pinnacles and stuff right now. Like I'm on episode 300 of One Piece, and I've got like 799
See,
to
I
go.
can't watch
Oh
one.
hell no, I can't do that. That's I don't have that much dedication.
Right.
I'm gonna tell you right
The
now.
key is letting it play in the background while you do other stuff.
Then you ain't really watching it. You just
No, because
Right.
one thing you
grazing
got to
right
understand
there.
about
See, that's grazing.
No,
You
no.
can't. That's grazing.
one thing about anime you got to understand: there's storyline and then there's filler, and there's a shit ton of filler.
Well, shit, cut down 300 episodes of that motherfucker. I don't want to watch 1,000 shows of filler. And then he'd be
You
like
just-
two good
They
ones.
play in the background.
Ah, man, that's a waste of electricity, man. My mama told me
Waste
you
of
wasted that good electricity, man.
That's how old.
Dog, you got to keep the door closed and don't run water during the love. Bring thunder in the house or some shit like that. No, that's just
Oh,
too much, man.
sub or subtitles or dubs.
It really depends for me. Like if I watch Super and subbed, and I watch a lot of My Hero and subbed, but
Okay.
I've gotten busy now, like too busy, so busy where the point is I can't look at the screen. So
Played in the background.
Now you grazing.
so now I be having to wait to watch stuff because I gotta hear it in dub because I be trying to work on because I got a new job and that takes up a lot of my time. So when I'm trying to do anything like write for stand up or anything internet related, business related for entertainment, I can't really when I'm not working, that's what I'm doing.
So the new job, interject. The new job is not the professional raw dogger job, is it?
Nah.
Wait, huh? What?
no.
No, that's just a shirt. So that's a YouTuber's merch that I really liked.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm about to say that's a job title. Like, you just
Out in the
Okay.
streets.
So,
Everywhere
Sean
with it.
Kemp, Nick Cannon, founding members of that club. Mrs. Wayans. There's a lot of motherfuckers in that club. My cousin Ray. They got about 16 kids.
Oh man.
And they all under 5.
So San Diego Comic-Con just passed this past weekend.
You mean the biggest block party ever?
Pretty much.
Like,
So
them niggas gave us everything.
they did. So we about to get into that right now. So let's start off first off with Chris Breezy. Now,
Hey, huh? What? Whoa, what?
wait
why-
before we get into that, because I got to address this. I got this at the last minute. I was meant to
What did he
talk.
do?
When you do a meet and greet,
Oh,
how much you
they-
expecting to spend?
They paid for that, man. It's Chris
Oh.
Brown. It was like, I want to get picked up and
A
flew out.
grand, $1,000 just to hug C Breezy.
They lucky they got off cheap. He gave him a discount. That was a player's price. Yeah, I mean, it's Chris
Holy
Brown. If it was Orlando Brown, I mean, you probably charge about $250. I mean,
200 in a
Oh no, $2.50. I wouldn't pay no
$2. Yeah,
$2.50.
$2.50.
You can get a pack of Bubblicious and some Skittles and $2. I might have some loose change, but I ain't gonna get a nigga like we can just
couple lint balls in my pocket, maybe.
But yeah, I mean,
old
it's
Indian
Chris
penny.
Brown. Like, you know, females is thirsty for Chris Brown. Like, let's not. If it was Angela Bassett, nigga, we know we putting up $5,000 easy.
You're not
I
wrong.
don't know about that.
It's
Chris
Angela
is.
Bassett. I'm not even gonna lie.
Chris is mortgaging 2 kids, a liver, and it ain't even his liver. It's somebody else's liver.
That's somebody else's. I'm like, I'm doing a hustle here.
But no, I mean, it's I can't knock them. I mean, there's been people who charged more than
Really?
that and got less. Yeah. Yeah,
Wow.
some of them meet and greets, like VIP packages, be exorbitant. Like some of them motherfuckers be charging like $3,000-$4,000, and you just get to stand there and smell his sweat or some shit like that. Like, you don't even
it's
get a hug
some
or
of them
touch.
Some of them quite insane, but
Yeah.
we're gonna start a little low. So back to San Diego.
That wasn't low. Oh, okay.
So the main thing that everybody really wants to pay attention to in San Diego is what happens on Saturday. They pretty much say screw Thursday, screw Friday. They don't care about Sunday. Is all the action happens in Hall H on Saturday. So Saturday, Warner Brothers comes out.
Boo.
They got The Rock. He comes down out of the rafters dressed as Black Adam. They give us the whole new trailer, brand new trailer, get better looks at everything. And, unfortunately,
Boo.
even though it was rumored that Henry Cavill was in the building because he's a nerd, he's a gamer, he was not brought on stage. He is not coming back as Superman. And when The Rock addressed it, he basically said in so many words that it's not Cavill. He said, whoever plays Superman, I'll be glad to go up against him, which pretty much nailed that coffin.
I mean, that's The Rock. We know what he's going to say. He's going to give you something political.
So the crowd booed him. Not him itself, but, booed the fact that Warner Brothers dropped the fucking ball.
You know what he should have said? I ain't going to do that because it was San Diego.
Yeah, we don't want them problems. We don't want them problems. They also had the new Shazam trailer, and the cast came out for that. And that's all cool and all. But if there was anybody, and I didn't grab his picture, but if there was anybody to know to drop a mic, it was Kevin Feige.
That's how you
Yeah, that's how you call him, the chess master, the blueprint king. But Kevin Feige brought more than just the A game. He brought the A game, the B, and the C all the way through the alphabet. He wasn't here.
Skip forward. They gave us like phase 7 and 8. They was like, fuck it. Now he just like after. Did they go after DC?
They went after DC.
That's why.
They went after
DC brought something out. Kevin Feige might have just played it cool and like, hey, here's what we got. But DC dropped the ball. So Kevin Feige was like, fuck it. We about to build a house. All the nigga shit. Like, we about to just bury them motherfuckers alive. So we gonna give them the whole game. Like, they gave you the next up until like 2026.
Yeah, they damn near gave you. I mean, I've said it on the show that he's pretty much given. They came from a retreat, and he said they got the next 10 years planned. 10 years.
Damn.
Yeah, why not? DC ain't doing shit. They ain't got the next 2 months planned out.
They don't.
Them niggas don't even know what's happening tomorrow. I doubt if they know what happened today.
Exactly. I was gonna say maybe not even today, not even an hour ago. So let me pull up some of the news. Yeah, it is sad. So this was some of the announcements they had. So they got new Captain America, New World Order. That's coming out. That's being dropped. Right? Blade.
Of course.
2023. Next year. They already in pre-production.
November.
They already in pre-production. Hey, Candy.
What's up?
Agatha Covenant Chaos. That's Candy's girl. That's going to be a Disney Plus streaming. That's winter of next year. They're not here to play games. And this is just a little bit.
I can't say that I like that they changed the name.
Loki is currently filming right now.
At McDonald's in Newberry.
New theory. And that's coming out next summer. That's the plan. Secret Invasion. Is that it? No, that's Daredevil. I'll get back to that. Secret Invasion is coming out. Yeah, that's also Disney Plus. Spring of next year. Yeah. Guardians 3, May. Theaters. May of next year. Echo. Next year. Fall of 2023.
But you know what's crazy? All these gonna show up on HBO Max just to run out Disney DC shit.
You dumb.
This was the major one right here.
It was. Amen.
This was he announced Daredevil will be returning with an 18 episode season, which is their longest season for any of the shows that they
as it should be.
Called Born Again.
Why not?
Why the fuck not? And we won't even be seeing him first there. We'll be seeing him first in She-Hulk.
And I say it
that
every
comes out
time
next
he's
month.
mentioned, but I don't think y'all understand the way I was almost in tears when I heard the show was first canceled because I enjoyed it so much. And I was like, I'm not even watching the third season because I refuse to be upset that I can't, continue. And then when we got the glimpse of in the Spider-Man movie, I was like, don't play with me. Like, just give this man his checks. The fandom is ridiculous. I will support anything that he's in. And I am so excited for him. And I know he has to feel like the man. Like, he has to feel good as fuck when that contract got slid over. It was like, all right, 18 plus you're going to be on other shows. Like, what?
Yeah, he just put his Jack Swag on the table. Like, what took y'all so long?
Look, I'm here to save you all. That's just pretty much what he said.
I'm not satisfied.
Sorry, I didn't say anything. Hello.
Hey,
this is Joey, the comedian. What's going on? So,
tell us a joke.
Oh, you missed.
Told you.
You missed the good stuff, right?
He's like, your love life, your credit score. Where do I keep the jokes going?
And that's just a piece of it. So they, ending out their phase 5 would be Thunderbolts, and they also have Ironheart coming out next year as well on Disney Plus. They didn't come to play at all.
I'm sad.
Why?
There's no Luke Cage mentioned anywhere.
Give it time.
I think
because they had a lot of empty slots. They had a lot of empty slots.
Slots?
Yeah, they had a lot of empty slots.
Okay,
like for those next
else.
for their
empty
sluts. Is that what you thought I said?
What part of Disney and Marvel screams empty sluts?
So
wait, we forgot. My dude is on Disney Plus now.
Yeah. 1 and 2, along with Logan.
Do you know how many times I had to wait for that shit to come on TV and try not to miss it?
Oh Lord, we've lost DC down the rabbit
hole. Oh, it's over. Deadpool 1 and 2 is on Disney Plus. Oh, as soon as we get off here, I'm going to watch my shit.
I
Both of them back to back.
If you're gonna be a fan of something, be a whole ass fan, not a half.
And I'm gonna say the words with a mask on, like, because I know the movie by heart, both of them.
What did he say? With a mask on?
With a mask on. It might not
you
be the
see
right
your wife
yet,
now just walk about the room, just like
just walk down and just
keep it moving, keep it moving.
In my giant rubber band masturbating shoes and just chilling with a unicorn on the table. My Crocs. I don't own Crocs, but I don't know. I just with a bunch of IKEA in the room for no reason. An old sage blind woman building this shit. Like I'm here for it. Like I can't wait for
sage
Deadpool 3.
Blind woman.
Not sage.
Club soda gets blood out.
So he tapped it off with finally getting Fantastic Four getting built up, and one of those phases we get 2 Avengers films.
Yeah,
the Kang Dynasty and Secret Wars, which everybody was waiting for this one, and the one that broke everybody.
Don't do it. Oh man.
Black Panther.
Oh man.
Yeah, people are still reeling from that one. This one. Yeah, I'm gonna show the trailer. I did a
You
review. I did a review
Okay.
already.
Oh,
I
so-
did a review.
No, he said he's
I did a
not going
react. I did a
Yeah.
react and everything on that one.
That trailer elicits so many emotions.
And that's just a teaser.
But
That's
still,
just a
man,
damn teaser.
it was so much, man. Like Angela Bassett standing there, and you felt the pain in her voice, like she really lost family. I was like, God damn.
It's crazy what they're bringing up. I got Deacon hitting me up too. He said something. It's crazy the emotions that just that one trailer go. But before I get to the trailer, this is their lineup. This is just the first part of the lineup. This is phase 5. Everything on top is the movies, except for the Marvels. Everything else is at the bottom, are the shows for Disney Plus. No games.
That's a lot of shit in 1 year. Like, motherfuckers is about to be broke.
and then this is phase 6, and like I said, empty slots. Got empty slots. Stuff
I
still
better
getting
see
filled
Luke
in.
Cage winter 2024. I'm riding.
I don't know, Joey. What you think?
I wish we were getting a new Avengers sooner, but I mean, it looks solid.
Yeah, that is a long time.
I'm ready for the memes that are going to come from the Kang dynasty because folks
I've already seen one.
and
I'm excited.
Grand Risings.
it's going to be a ghetto ass mess.
Yeah.
We don't know
I
how to
seen one
act.
like
It's
a
gonna
bunch of
be
Cage in the
ghetto.
same room, pointing at each other.
It's going to be ghetto. I'm here for it though.
Yeah, it's
Secret Wars.
yeah. Deacon say the new Shazam will be trash. Too much kitty shit. And then he says Marvel is the shit. DC is trash. Period. Gotta admit with that one.
Tell him to calm down. Goddamn.
This is Mr. Deacon we talking about. He holds no ground. He does
Calm
not hold back.
down.
I don't know, man. It's a beautiful time though. I mean,
It is.
it's a golden age of. I remember back 11 years ago when it was started, like Blade, like back when Blade was coming out and all that, and people was like, "Oh, this will never last. You
Definitely
can't
said
sustain superhero movies, and nobody's gonna want to see them." And like 20 years later, nobody wants to see Goodfellas Part 42 with like 45-year-old fucking like.
Come on.
Just 45 fucking old ass dudes in the same. What are you talking about? Over here, these guys, those guys, our guys. Hey,
not that bad impressive.
forget about it. Like it's
He's
just.
gonna be canceled.
But
But I'm saying though, like, cause like
He's
Francis Ford Coppola came out. Like it's just all these people.
Martin Scorsese. No, there were a lot
Martin
of people.
Scorsese. Like it's a lot of people just
Yeah.
like hating. It's like why? Like
There are a lot of
nobody's
people
stopping your
selling up
dollar.
their nose. Oh, you know
Like,
why? Because no one's you're not getting the money anymore. Because it's funny, you're not worried about American cinema or what's considered classic film and all the rest of that when you're getting the bag, when you're the person always called. But when no one's calling you up anymore and you realize, okay, I'm aging out, and it's okay, especially when you're already considered iconic in the film world. It doesn't matter anymore. You've already considered yourself to be one of the GOATs. Let these other people do it. My favorite thing about like Marvel taking over the way they are with TV and movies is the people that maybe took like little shots at not understanding the superhero world and not wanting to be their thing. There are several of them that now have Marvel contracts, and I'm like, isn't this interesting? You're dying to wear a pair of spandex now. It's a humbling experience when you realize, someone like
or just to be seen in the film.
Okay, go ahead and put on a cape. Your ass ain't no better than her. If Angela Bassett can do it, you can do it. You're no better. You're no better.
There's a lot of motherfuckers like, I would never go to Marvel. I would never do that.
Really?
Blah blah blah. Now
Or
they're
like,
like,
just
hey,
taking subtle shots.
That pimp
Disney
cane came out. That
Listen.
pimp cane came out. I'm like, come on over here.
them
man.
Disney dollars start rolling,
That's
man.
that
They
pimp
took
cane.
over.
You know you can't turn the mouse
Like, I
down
got
like
Disney dollars.
Man, them Disney lawyers come to them actors' house with that briefcase. Like, I'm sorry, what? Oh, all right.
that. Like what? So
Sign this
well,
10-year
I'll be
contract.
doing a play next month, and I don't have time. I'm like, here, let me Change your mind.
They go open
for a
that
little
bag and it's all golden. It's like like the omen
That's
and shit.
exactly that's exactly the sound.
Like the
It
fucking
sounds
omen and
exactly
shit.
like
They
what
just
you just
they
did.
just look.
It'd
They
be
get
like
that
that-
weird
it'd be
look.
like
The
that
glow hit their
briefcase,
face and they be like,
It'd be like that briefcase
I'll
on
do
Pulp
it.
Fiction. Nobody knew what was in it, but it was shining gold.
Have you
coming
ever
out
That
of
was
it.
Disney shit.
Have you ever seen American Dad, where the golden poop? That's what Disney is. That's just like there's like cut scenes where like there's this golden poop that everybody just sees and they just go crazy. That's what Disney is doing right now. They just make people go crazy. It's like I'll never do it. As soon as they open that briefcase and that golden light hit their face,
They do. They be on
Hey,
some
oh,
not
wow.
for me.
Change their whole-
It's like, okay.
Look, John Krasinski, who we last seen in Doctor Strange Multiverse of Madness as Mr. Fantastic, as Reed Richards. He's married to Emily Blunt, who was known for The Quiet Place and a couple other films. Now, she was on record. She's done press junkets for other films, and they asked her, would she ever do a Marvel film? She's like, oh, that's not her thing. That's not her thing. As they got closer, because I think they might be knocking on her door. They already got her husband.
I mean,
Her
nobody
tune is
If
changing
we're,
up a
both,
little.
if we're both actors, what I look like, would you sign him as Richard Reed? Go ahead and make my shit too. We'll practice our lines together. Run me my contract.
That tune changing up. She was like, oh, I think about it.
Well,
Oh yeah,
that,
you
the
waiting on
Quiet
that.
Place 1 and 2 failed, so I mean, you ain't got shit
But
left.
they're making a third.
Not you ain't got shit left. Oh, shut up. I heard a lot of people like that.
Yeah, they're
Who?
doing a third Quiet Place.
Not who. Ah!
Actually, her husband made them. That's what the thing. Her
Wait, that's
husband
what you
made them.
gotta say. You gotta
And
go,
that's
oh,
why,
that's a
and
lot
you
of
see
people.
what happened. That motherfucker ran over to Disney. He was like a Quiet Place 1, 2, 3.
He signed that contract behind her back. Was like, I'll be back in like 3 months.
He's like, babe, I'm getting ready to make Quiet Place 2. Hey, Kevin Feige, run me them
Let me
checks.
get
I won't be
a-
doing the rest of these movies. My
Trust me,
nigga.
she gonna be mad when I leave, but when she see the money, she ain't gonna.
She be all right. I
Nah,
probably
she'll
won't
be
get
all
that for
right.
like 2 weeks, but
How Smokey said, he was
I'll
like,
be sleeping on the couch for 2 weeks. But once the checks clear,
it's gonna
we good.
but the cushion's gonna be all in dollars, so I'm gonna be fine. So,
Period.
Destin Daniel Cretton, who is also the director of Shang-Chi, is now also the director of the Kang Dynasty. They already got a director.
Sure, y'all want to
And he directed the shit out of that movie, so this will be good.
Yeah.
Because that was Shang-Chi was great.
Once again, they said it couldn't be done because it was an Asian film, and it's like it's not going to be done right. How are you going to do it?
So
Shut up and give him a chance.
right. So Joey, out of all of that news that Marvel dropped, I can't even mention DC, because when I mention DC, this is all I'm going to hear.
Shame. 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 Shame.
That's
It's not
just
even a shame. Like it's just they were ambitious 20 years ago, and they tried something. And again, I can go back and pinpoint the failure of DC. Superman Returns. Like y'all don't believe me when I say Superman Returns.
He said that quick too.
The whole money train, like the Superman Returns, they were supposed to do the Justice League with Common and all that, and Superman Returns was so horrible. Everybody there,
because I think
goddamn job.
Arnie Hammer was supposed to be in the film, and
He's Batman.
Hey, wait a minute. Didn't he have like a little scandal?
That was about
he
the
still
same
got a
time.
little something going on. I'm like, what
Yeah,
is
because
that
I
y'all
was
picking?
like,
Y'all
where
picking
did
some
this come
shady people.
from?
That was the same time, but you know what happened? He seen what happened with Superman Returns. He's like, I gotta fuck this up. They ain't about to put me on this. I'm about to go do something.
It's not even like a real thing. He's like, if you
Yeah, it's like he just some shit
put
he
some
made up
allegations
himself.
against me, that would do me a solid and please lie on me right now.
He went to his publicist and was like, think of something horrible so DC won't hire me. Just make it seem real.
Meanwhile, he's looking at Ezra Miller.
already
He's
signed the
like,
contract.
see, that's why I didn't want to do it because of
Ezra-
that right there.
I appreciate Ezra just really not giving a fuck. Like I just in a
Yeah,
weird
That's
way.
the only
I
thing.
always respect
Wow.
people that just clearly do not give a fuck.
He should have played Joker.
That motherfucker should
He
play
don't
the
give a
Reverse
damn.
Flash. What are you talking about?
He got some Joker vibes right now. He just out here living. I don't know what the fuck he doing, but
He got arrested like 17 times in Hawaii, and I was like, bro, what are you doing? In
Oh,
Hawaii.
Hawaii.
It's Hawaii,
Oh,
But
right?
you know,
Like,
Hawaii
you
got
so
some
fuck up.
relaxed laws. Like I think they give you puka shells in jail and shit, like and just put legs on you while
That
you're in
nigga got off
prison.
the plane slapping bitches. He ain't give a fuck. He's like,
That motherfucker pulled the Bernie Mac
this
off
is
of
my
Head of
type of
State.
vacation. Head of State was such a good movie. It's not talked about enough.
It is not
Oh my
talked about.
God.
It does not get enough love. I
Oh,
swear.
I was like, this is the presidency that like hardcore Republicans thought they were going to get with Obama. And that's what
Yes.
that's what
It
it
was
was.
It was a
So-
horror flick for them.
So Joey, out of
It was
out of
their
all of
deal.
that,
It was
what do
their
you
run.
take from that? Let's just start with yeah. DC should have been like that. Like, nope, we're shutting this out.
I actually get more excited for DC animated films than Marvel Cinematic.
Smart
This
man.
is the going trend.
Yeah, I
It's not
just
even a
don't.
trend; it's a fact.
I just don't like Marvel Cinematic doesn't hit like it used to for me. Like it just doesn't. Like honestly, if it's not Spider-Man or Guardians, I don't really be caring for it anymore. To be honest, I do want to see a Hulk though. I would like to see more Hulk, but
Apparently, we're
Hulk.
supposed to get more, not just in She-Hulk, but we're supposed to get more from. I think they're working that deal out with Universal because that's who still owns it.
If they plan
That's-
at Hulk us for like phase 6, I'm going to die.
Yeah.
Like happily.
'Cause
honestly,
people
I
getting
think they
ready
could just. I think they could just throw away the Fantastic Four movie. Like I don't think
Yeah.
there's.
You don't want them to give it
I'm
another
so
chance.
tired.
I would
Rebooting that
rather, yeah, bro. Like they had enough chances. 1, 2.
Whoa.
Whoa, that was Fox's fault. That was
You
Fox's
guys
fault.
are
Hey,
so
hey,
like
man,
not
hey.
They
tolerating
had
it.
enough
Like,
chances.
It was too many times.
If Hulk really only got one chance, they should only get one chance.
no, like Hulk got 75 million chances. Why can't
Who got 2
Because
chances?
Hulk is
They
better.
got 2.
Listen,
Fantastic Four
after
only
the
needs
first
3.
one, I'm like, it was a stretch that it even happened again, to be honest.
That's very.
That
true.
wasn't the Hulk though. That was fucking that
man,
weird
he was
ass
just
Bruce
swole.
Banner. He just looked like Jared from, he's
So
like Jared
weird.
from Subway. It was just like really weird watching him do that. Like it was that, and then it was too much Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon, Hulk. It was just all over
Yeah,
the place. Like, and
a
Nick
lot of that, I
Nolte,
was like,
who
okay.
the fuck believes Nick Nolte can
I-
do anything besides drink and be weird? Ooh-ah.
I also.
Like it's just
I'm really excited for Secret Wars, but I also did you guys see the new Batman? Like,
What with Robert Pattinson Batman? Yeah.
yeah, Vengeance.
Yeah.
Vengeance.
God, nah.
Y'all not fans? I honestly,
I
I
actually am. I like it.
liked it. Yeah, like
Loved
that.
it.
I would
It's
be
about Robert
really good.
Pattinson for me.
And
though.
Colin Farrell, he better get a little what do they say? What's the Oscar Best Supporting Actor or something like that?
Who
That
you
was
talking about?
crazy.
Who?
Colin.
Oh, Colin Farrell.
Yeah.
Oh, for the damn makeup
Crazy.
job. Shit.
I was like, what?
I'm gonna have to watch it because I just
Oh
No,
yeah,
you
when you
have
don't-
to.
Yeah,
It's,
when you
it's
don't
I'm not
really
a
good.
recognize-
Batman guy though neither. And then Robert Pattinson just don't strike me like he don't put fear in my heart. Like
No,
seeing him
he
in
don't
20
have to. He
as
don't
a
have
sparkling
to.
vampire. Just
Robert
killed it
Pattinson
for
got
me.
school shooter energy.
He
He
did.
do.
He
That,
did. Good job.
that's what that was. I was like,
and
I've
even just
seen
that,
this
it's
before.
just it feels it's a weird like I believe Ben Affleck can probably kick someone's ass.
The only reason we believe that because that nigga was a drunken mess for the actual role in real life. He got a divorce, was an alcoholic in rehab, and it was like, let's play Batman. It's literally playing himself, a white
That
millionaire.
man,
Like,
he
come on now.
really dove into that role though.
He did not committed.
He was
destroying my
committed.
marriage for this role. I haven't seen my
He was very
kid in 6 months.
That's acting.
I would
That is
destroy
acting.
my
He was a
life.
thespian for that role.
I will say he was the only one I thought, yeah, he gonna kill somebody. This gonna be a Frank Miller Batman. He's not
Yeah.
play.
Well,
So I
he
could
did,
appreciate
because
that.
at one
That's what
point
I'm
in the
saying.
scenes,
Like
he had
George
a rifle
Clooney
and everything.
didn't strike me as fucking.
What we're not
Batman.
gonna do, we're gonna leave those campy movies alone because I actually enjoyed them.
Oh,
We're gonna leave those
Bat
alone.
nipples.
We know it was a mess.
It was a train wreck.
We get it, but you're not getting a better Mr. Freeze. I'm sorry.
Well, okay, Mr.
He
Freeze
was
was great. The
perfect.
rest of it was horrible. And even Mr. Freeze was it was Arnold Schwarzenegger in blue drag. Like,
It was
just-
so fun.
Wait.
because he didn't change his voice or nothing, and then he told
didn't
horrible
have
ass
to.
jokes.
He's like, you need to
I
chill
want to
out.
freeze you now.
It's
Get
time
to the
to
job
chill.
of freeze.
I like
Come here, Batman.
I lived
It
in
was
that
like
shit.
horrible.
I
There's
was
a
like, run me
predator
3
coming
more
for
of these.
Batman.
It
Some
was
worst
it
shit
was it
ever.
was just what it was supposed to be.
It was what it.
Oh
Thank
my-
you. It was what it was
It was
supposed to
what it
be
was
for that
supposed
time.
to
What was it was supposed to be?
A
It's
hot
just
damn
a campy
mess.
hot mess.
Come on now.
And the only person that was actually taking their role seriously, funny enough, if you rewatch it, was old boy playing Robin because he was
Yeah,
really
Chris
trying to
O'Donnell
act.
was super
Chris
into it.
O'Donnell was really like, okay,
I think
I'm
he was
really serious.
agitated. That's why he was going off. He was agitated. Hey, Prowess the Testament. What's going on?
He was super into it.
He was really acting, and I was like, "Oh, baby, this ain't the movie." Because
He was overacting because like some of that shit was just like super.
I'm
So
like, and by
like, it
that
was-
time, Uma Thurman had been in like some top notch shit, and she still was like, "Okay, I'll throw in a little costume and camp it up." Nah, he could have.
Mm-mm.
He ain't have to act as hard as he was.
8.
What's up, 8?
Get out of here, scram! Fucking nerd, fucking loser.
Oh, jeez.
Oh, can we 8? Are you still there?
You know
8?
what? I'm gonna shout
Thank
out
you
to
for
8.
that TikTok. No, before you shout him out, I need
Yeah.
to shout him out.
You talking about
Thank
the
you for
spaghetti
the
one?
greatest TikTok I have ever seen. The greatest TikTok on the history of TikTok. Like this was the TikTokiest TikTok if there ever was.
Bye.
Candy B was in her zone. I have never seen somebody going so hard on a drum solo on a steering wheel in my fucking life. I done put on some
That
car
song
concerts before,
goes.
but she was into it. Bandana on, she was getting her Axl Rose in, and she just
oh my
happened
God,
to look.
no, I did look like actual.
She
I
looked
was
like.
like, Ricky, this is for you.
This is the thing that got me. She was so she didn't even know the camera was on her. She
Did
was
not
just
know.
like,
And that's what makes
the
it so
fact
good.
that there's like 3 minutes of that because that was a cut down video.
Yeah.
The fact that there's 3 minutes of that bullshit.
Oh, I need the director's cut. I need the
I need that Snyder cut. I need
the
the 8.
Snyder cut. Yeah, the Snyder cut.
He going to the 8 verse. Like I need the rest of that.
The 8 verse.
I need all that video because that minute just didn't satisfy.
Oh man.
I hate you so much. Speaking of these verses, would you guys like, and you can answer it in any particular order, would you want to meet like your other variants if that was a thing? Because I feel like I'm probably the lamest one, so I don't want to meet the other ones.
Nah, I'm cool because if it's a
Nah.
different side of me,
y'all talking about like multiverse.
Yeah, would
Yeah.
you want to like meet
Hell
you?
yeah, that should be fun.
Really?
No, not
Yeah.
me.
We have like
So,
a
okay,
Joey
okay.
party?
So yeah, I would.
Joey party.
Here's the thing.
Only Joey's only.
meet
Like,
at
I
these
don't wanna
coordinates.
I don't want to meet the Joey that's
You need
gangbanging
this
because I feel like he's real serious about that shit. I don't want to meet him. But like,
Because
all
you
the
know
other
there's
ones?
someone direct opposite.
yeah,
Of
yeah,
you.
always. But I
Oh.
definitely want to meet the ones that are kind of similar because I feel like that it would get annoying, but it would be really fun at the same time.
Release the 8 cut. Fuck you. Block him.
I don't know,
my
man.
I
Like,
fight myself.
that's what I'm saying, though. I feel
That's
like
what I'm
see,
saying.
I know me, and I know how
You'd
annoying
have
I
to
can
throw
be.
hands. I'd be
I
like,
know I
bitch,
would.
what?
I know.
Yeah, because I already know. I'm like, me and this nigga about to fight. I
I'm gonna
already
say
know.
something off the
Especially if you know
wall.
you got a smart mouth or something. And I'll
Right, right.
Bro, that's what
Every
you
time
wearing.
I walk in the room, you got shit to say.
Every time I'm in the kitchen, you in the kitchen.
See, it's just I know I give myself looks, so we just gonna look at each other with this weird look, and then
Just
come
the
to full-
2 DCs with hoodies on, and,
Yeah.
and the only way to know the difference is like those classic '90s shows where like you have to ask one the question that the other
like
one.
nobody knows what's the square
Why
root
was that
of
a
10.
thing? Why was that a thing? So fucking.
I don't
dumb.
know. That
The
does
pencil,
feel
the pencil
weird.
thin
Like,
mustache and everything.
hey, where were we at on June 27th?
Yeah, and they like it's so.
What if we
dumb.
both know the answer? Like, then what?
Or my favorite is when it's like on some
Wait,
Twitch
Prowess
shit
said she
and they
already
get it
fights her
wrong.
bottom bitch chakra.
No. Yeah. That's real shit. That's
What is
real
that?
ass
Oh my
shit.
god. She's like, yeah, I'm with you, Prowess. I'm good. I don't need to see the other.
Yeah,
the
I'd be
other me.
disappointed.
But then again, I'm
Fuck
kind of with
there.
Joy because I want to see. There's got to be because I know me right now. I'm lacking.
That's what I'm saying. You really
So
want
there's
to
got to be one that's doing better than me. Like
You wanna
there's
be the
gotta
better
be-
you?
Yeah, because you can rob the better you and leave.
that's what I'm saying. Like I can see what he's doing, and just- or I could just kill him and take his life. Like I'm never
No,
going
we're
back to
gonna
my
have Joey
universe.
get his ass beat because I don't think you is gonna let you rob you. It's definitely gonna be you finna get beat up.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
you
my
do. You got PJ. That is your variant.
Yeah, right.
First of
I didn't say that.
all,
8 said that.
Wait, then you cannot
I was
wait.
gonna
You
say-
cannot tell me that you walk in the room and you look at PJ like,
That's
this
you.
little nigga did
that
it.
is probably the worst best thing about having kids and being all like, I'm gonna parent in a way my parents never parented. Now I can see why our parents were like, shut the fuck up and sit there. Because as soon as you try to do shit a little different, you realize your kid got a smart mouth like you. They got the same pet peeves as you, and it's like, how can you get mad at yourself? Because that's fucking you. It's you.
Exactly.
I can't even I'm like, damn. Is that how I be talking to people? Is that how I sound?
Exactly.
So
yes.
so I got Alicia Redmond Bryan. She said, so would it be like the one? Would you get stronger if you off the other you?
Thank
Would
you.
it be?
See, now we're talking. Now we're
That
talking.
would be good.
Now we're in another
That would be
realm of
good.
stuff.
Wait,
Now I'm ready. I'm ready.
So
I'm
now
about to train for
I'm
the
with
next
Joey
6
now.
months.
Now we gotta fight. I'm
Wait,
with
what
him.
happened?
So
If it was
I had
like the
another viewer, Alicia Bryan says, is it like the one that if you off the other
Oh.
you get stronger?
Yeah, he got
There
to
can
go.
only be one.
Yeah,
It
can only be one.
I am you, law.
DC would kill the variant of him that would really
Kang
try to
was
help
on
him
to
first.
something.
I would kill him first. The first nigga trying to help me get shot in the
The
back.
first-
I'm like,
you
yeah,
know
lead
which
the
variant
way.
to kill
Bow.
The first one that's like, hey there, dead.
Hi, how you doing?
Yeah,
I'm
I
like,
hear
yeah.
you.
Overly nice.
Because you know
Overly
what?
nice.
No, but
Nice.
here's my theory. Hear me out. She's not wrong. Because if that is the first one that helped me is the weakest one, he got to go. That lets me know already that they ain't
No,
strong.
you got to do it like they did in Squid Game. You keep that one with you the whole time.
Mm-mm.
Then at the end, you like,
Nah.
I
I gotta off him first to make a statement.
not off it. Jesus Christ, it would
Yeah.
still be you.
I don't care. It ain't me. I'm me. There's only
I'll
one.
build an army.
No, wait, DC, wait. Okay, because you both are married. Are you married, Joey?
Nah.
So he said, nah.
Nah,
I know that's right. Nah, what the fuck?
marriage.
What if
Universe
what
is
if
that?
your
What is that?
what if your wife couldn't tell the difference between you and your variant though?
Yeah, see,
That's
that's,
why we
that's
got
why I
no
got off
hands.
them niggas.
What if she was like,
I walk
dang,
in the
DC,
room,
you was like,
I walk
you
in the
was
room, he
great.
clapping cheeks, and then she look back at me like, yeah, he got to go. We didn't say that.
She cooking your
Everybody
breakfast
got
in
to
the
die.
You
morning.
know what my meat look like.
Or
you know
it's
that
like-
didn't look like the usual. Why are you smoking that? Like,
Yeah. Or if it's like me,
You
myself,
gotta be
and
lying.
Irene,
Like,
we're
I thought you always had that curve. What do you mean? Lying bitch.
or it could be like me, myself, and Irene, where you walk in the room like this nigga to the left, you walk in the room, and she be like, last night was so great. Be like, bitch, I slept
And you're
on the
like,
couch.
what?
What did we do? She up there making like a fucking Spanish smorgasbord, like steak and eggs and shit to celebrate your conquest and shit. You don't
Yeah.
know, you don't
Yeah,
know
yes,
why.
smorgasbord. Y'all having like the hero gasm in real life. And you're like,
Yeah.
Oh,
not
Lord.
here. I was not here.
Like, what the hell was that?
I think
Do you,
I
did
would.
y'all watch that? Do you watch The Boys, Joey?
Nah.
Oh my god!
Why not?
you're
You love
missing
it.
I don't know what that is.
It's a
Oh
show.
my god. Get him
It'll
on.
change
Yeah.
your life. I mean,
Get him
that.
off the No.
What is it?
You got Amazon Prime?
Nope.
Get it.
Nigga.
Steal it.
What is,
Steal it.
what is he here for? What is he here for?
Well, thank you for coming.
Thank you for coming.
No, it's a show on Prime. It's pretty much like the
No,
opposite.
someone
of
hook him up with their
all
Amazon
the
password.
good
We
like
can't let Joey
superheroes.
leave here without
It's like
it.
the worst of the worst superheroes ever.
Think of
Like
it like
if
the
they were
Justice
actually
League.
like
Drinking
regular
and
people.
Think of
smoking.
it like the Justice League, but they're incompetent as hell.
You know what it is? It's the variant. It's the multiverse of heroes. It's the
That
other
part.
side of
Hey,
Superman
yo.
and all them.
And
I'm
this
gonna
one
give you. I'm gonna give you one scenario that they did. There was a plane hijacking. Okay,
Ooh, that was
and
rough.
they call them the Seven. They call them the Seven because there's 7 of them, obviously. They go
Like the
up to
Justice
say
League.
Come
one
on,
of them is like Superman. He's Homelander.
It's Zach Morris with superpowers.
It's Zach Morris, exactly. It's
Pretty
Zach
much.
Morris with superpowers. He can't handle all the screaming, and he yells at them, and he threatens to laser them all to death while the plane is crashing. They fail in the mission. The plane crashes, kills all the passengers. The 7 live, of course.
'Cause they got
And
all-
the new and the company that they work for puts it out that it was beyond their control that this plane crashed before they could get to the people in time. they're incompetent. They do whatever the fuck they want.
They trash.
No,
They
it's the
trash.
multi.
I do
It's
not
the,
Oh no, but it's
other-
so good. It's
the
so
other side of
super-
Superman in now. It's
It's
very good.
super rated R, so it's definitely not for kids.
Oh, you gotta definitely watch it alone.
Oh,
watch that alone.
definitely.
I like
You
it.
definitely. There's shit.
The season premiere, I was watching, like my son was coming down and I was watching. I'm like, oh, season 3, the premiere. Remember when Ant-Man, like the theory of Ant-Man going into Thanos
Yep.
and blowing up?
Yep.
They did that with a dick.
Hey, yo.
That's to the A. Yo. And what's crazy about him telling you that? That's not even like the
not
wildest
even
shit
the
you
worst.
see on the show.
Yeah.
No, that's not the wildest one. That's
That's
just like,
not-
damn, I didn't believe
That
they
was
was gonna get away
tame
with that.
compared to some of the
So
other
like
shit.
we're not even like spoiling shit for you like that because there's so much wild shit every fucking episode and there's 3 seasons of this shit. I ain't gonna hold y'all. The wildest shit to me was when I really thought Homelander was gonna suck his own dick. I was like, I know.
he was close.
I
He
was
was
like, I know
close.
you fucking lying.
He was close. He
Y'all
was
finna
about
hook up
to-
with y'all variants?
Hell no.
Y'all
No.
niggas lying.
Oh, somebody's thought about it.
I mean, no, I definitely.
She's having a hero gasm with all of
I-
it.
Knowing
Oh
how
my
I
God.
critique, I'd be like, bitch, that's what you sound like?
Oh my god. Yeah, but yeah, if
Put a little
you
bass in
don't
your
get
shit.
Prime, Joe, if you don't get Prime, check it out. Check out the comics. The comics is just it's wilder.
We gonna make somebody give you their login, so you ain't even gotta worry about that shit.
It is.
It's wilder. So we are getting a lot of stuff going on, particularly with Black Panther, because we already seen in Candy. I know you've seen it already. We already seen in Love and Thunder. We already seen the goddess Bastet. We already seen her.
Ooh.
Super pretty.
She's so we
Hey,
we
what
know the
is
goddess
that?
Bastet. Yeah, we know she exists.
You trying to hook up with her? Hey,
What
baby.
movie is that?
Not what movie is that? That ain't the movie you think.
He ordered the wrong movie. I'm here.
That much like, what kind of hole is this?
Right. Oh man. yeah, you're right. 8 the comics or words. You're right, 8.
Oh, shit.
But yeah, we already get Goddess Bast in Love and Thunder. So we see her flesh and blood.
Did you guys like that, by the way? I don't think we talked about it.
I
Or
liked it.
like in our separate chats.
I heard a lot of
Like
bad
what?
reviews on it.
I
The
liked
Love
it.
and Thunder. Did
I
y'all
haven't
see?
seen
Did y'all
it.
like that?
I haven't
Yeah, I
seen
checked it out. I liked it.
I want to see it though.
I'm gonna
it's
wait.
okay.
See, I'm poor, and I don't like paying
Yes,
movie theater
I'm poor.
prices
No, real shit.
because
I went
movie
to
theater
Tuesday
prices to
matinee
me
day.
just- Fuck, how much is that?
It better be $2.
Well, I'm part of the club,
If it
so
ain't
it was free.
$2,
Not I'm part of the club. Okay.
oh, okay.
He
members
shut the
only.
fuck out of you.
Yeah, for members only jacket.
I'm part of the club. Okay.
Anybody who get that reference is old as fuck. Anybody who just got that joke, you was old as fuck.
They
Joe
selling
was like,
members only
members
stuff
only
in
jacket.
Burlington. So.
They do. Yeah,
I
they
got
do
a
be
number
selling.
going back.
What?
I got
You
a
do?
number going back.
Okay.
they still
I was
sell
about
it.
to- 'cause
You
some people don't.
gotta know
they
where to
still
look.
sell that shit.
Yeah,
I don't
you
want to
gotta
know where to look. If you still out here wearing members only jackets with a
I
pack of
want
cool,
No,
like
I
like
have
Candy
one.
said. Like
Why?
Candy said, she
Why?
seen it in Burlington.
No,
I was in
no,
the Burlington
miss.
before
Why?
and was completely shocked that they
I
had.
want the
a whole
answer,
rack.
Candy. Why? Do you have a-
Did you see
No,
my
why did
jacket?
she-
No.
Man, nigga, hold on. You ain't gonna
All
play me. Let me get my
I was stunned that I'm like, yo, they sell members only jackets. What, like
And fucking
Why?
Jacquard Noir is the fucking.
Jacquard Noir?
So members only now.
Up there
They,
with
what they
you-
do now is they capitalizing off our childhood.
Okay,
This one
no,
members only
that's
jacket.
different. That's different. No.
Okay,
We
okay.
not
that's
talking
the
about
one.
them Tom
I'm
Cruise.
the
Thriller
fucking
jacket.
leather
Windbreakers.
one,
That's what I
like the
was thinking
suede
of.
leather one. That's the one I'm talking about with the
No,
fucking.
they don't do
when
that
you
no
button
more.
up the collar and shit like a priest. That one.
Yeah,
They don't do
shit-
that
hold on,
no
they do like this, they
Okay.
do like this.
Yeah, because that
Put
motherfucker
this shit over
scratch
like
across
that.
your neck and shit and choke the fuck out of you.
Not a just the
Look, clutches
that
my
is,
jacket and shirt. Look at
clutches my jacket. You have a members only jacket?
Oh,
friend?
I ain't seen one. Oh my god.
that.
I'm gonna do a where are they now for members only jackets.
Oh,
He said
my
clutches
God.
and shame. Not I gotta break up with him because he got a members only jacket.
Pack of cools and Jacquard Noir.
with a bottle of jupe on top of it.
Not the noir.
That's the shit, man.
But
I gotta see it, but no, I don't pay movie theater prices. I can't, man. That shit is just exorbitant now.
Yeah, I
It's
go on
too
Friday,
much.
Tuesday,
yeah, Tuesday.
How much is on a Tuesday?
$5.25.
Oh man.
All right, you better give us the deal.
I don't know about
Hey,
that.
just
one,
go to
man.
cinema.
Wait, hold on. Not the rubbing the beard and like.
Wait a
You
minute.
gotta
Do you
make
go by
life
yourself,
decisions.
or do you like the family? Does everybody go with you?
Are you talking to
Me?
me?
Oh, I was talking to DC. I'm sorry because I heard what
Oh.
you said, but he was like,
At
I
them
don't know. And I'm
prices,
like, that's
just me.
$5.
Shit, I'm the only one. I will tell
about
them
to
the
say, I
cliff
ain't got a
notes when I
family.
get
What you mean?
back.
There he go again. I got fucking family, marriage,
Family. No, they will hear about it when I get back. Like that's the way we sharing that video. Like I'm not.
You are so mean.
Them tickets is
I'll
like
hear about
28
it when I
bucks
get
a
back.
pop. Popcorn
Wait,
is
wait.
16 bucks.
Candy, give
a
it a
drink
second.
is 20.
You're gonna hear a thump or a something, and he's gonna look. He's gonna look to make sure it's not Tiana.
My wife don't get
He's
into
gonna-
those movies anyway, so like she
Oh,
don't
it's
really
not her
watch it.
thing.
Like my son do, but I'm not paying for that nigga to watch that shit.
This mug watched the Kang Dynasty by himself, come back like it was amazing, y'all.
It was so true story.
What an asshole.
What movie came out? It was one movie like a couple years ago. Like my son was like, I want to go see that. I was like, yeah, me too. We should go see that. I went without his ass. And came back and told him about it. Because he had fucked up during the week. So
Oh, that's different. No,
it
that's
was
different.
punishment. But I came
respect
back
it.
with a tub of popcorn and a drink and sat down on the couch right beside him and told him
respect
the
it.
entire fucking movie.
That's different.
watching his soul get sucked away.
I've never seen a kid lose his soul so fast, and that instant, like his body slumped.
Not his body slumped.
It was
Oh, my
beautiful
God.
because I laughed a little bit because in my heart I knew I shouldn't have did it, but I'm a Sagittarius, so I
dad.
said, "Fuck it, I'm gonna just do
Oh,
it
my
anyway."
Do it anyway. Oh my
Beautiful.
god! But
Parenting 101.
But we get Bast in Love and Thunder, and we finally get the Wakanda Forever trailer, which people are still reeling from because let's face it, we're gonna show up and show out again in November.
See,
We're
gonna be
will.
crying.
I seen
again.
this tweet, and I want to make this happen. I want this to be a thing. It said we're gonna need an intermission, so when the funeral
Yeah.
scene come, we can all change out of our dark clothes and everybody come back in the theater in white.
In white.
That's what's going around. Okay, I saw something like
Yeah,
that on Twitter.
yeah.
I wasn't sure where it was coming from. Okay.
Yeah, so but we get just in the teaser alone, we get a lot of visual. And one of those visuals is Michaela Coel. And she's one of the Midnight Angels. I know that because big fan. But she plays Anika.
Know like,
No,
it's just
that's
Midnight
Anika.
Angel
That's
we used to date back in the day.
no,
It definitely
that's
said it
Anika.
like that. That was his personal midnight angel.
The one who got away.
The one
who got away. She went back home. I couldn't join her. No, but she plays Anika. She's one of the Midnight Angels. That's her right there on one of the covers. And the Midnight Angels, that's them right there. So think of them about like the Dora, only with armor.
So like the Valkyrie.
Oh, they finna whoop somebody ass.
Yes, they are not here to play.
They're like some Predator shit.
Oh yeah, they will fuck some shit up.
Them
But there's a
boots.
lot of teasers in that one trailer. But I think, and obviously you got a lot of people breaking it down. I haven't had the heart to even try to break it down. I did the reacting. That's all I could do.
I'm not gonna do it. Like I don't want to
It's-
see another trailer. I just want the movie now. Like
I just want the movie now. Yeah, because
That's what November this year.
That's November.
When y'all buy y'all ticket, could y'all put y'all money together and buy a like blah 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 ticket? And I just put my hand out.
wait, hold on, wait.
I'm a lazy bum. I'm not
Did you
about
say
to be
the
out
blah,
here.
blah?
I'm
What
gonna buy your variant a ticket. I ain't buying your shit.
Did you say the
Fuck
blah
that
blah
nigga.
blah? What was that? What was
The
it?
blah
What
blah
was the
blah
police,
ticket. Like you don't want to.
Yeah, it was the
That's
variant.
too much.
Please,
That's
can I
too
have
much
another?
work. Just blah 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 ticket. Like just put the shit in my hands so we can go. I'm not buying that shit.
This guy.
Tickets is $42, man.
Not $42. Shut the fuck
Well, do
up.
like I do. Do like I said. I told
What?
my wife. I said, "You ain't there. You get left."
That don't change the ticket
she
price.
knows what it is.
That do
She
not
knows
change the
what it
ticket
is.
price though. That's just bad marriage. That just don't change.
Come on, that's a bad marriage.
Bad marriage.
That's
If you're sitting in the car by the time
Bad
I leave,
marriage
you
and
gonna be
bad
left here.
parenting.
Hey man, that ain't bad parenting. That was great parenting. I taught him a valuable lesson. Don't fuck up when it's time to go see a movie.
Oh, that's what I'm
Betty
saying.
learned
She
Betty don't
fucks
fuck up no more when
All
it's
I
time to
know
go
is
see a
Joey
movie.
no
said
being
if you're
late.
not
Ain't
married
no
and don't
being
have
late.
kids, you ain't got to worry about it. I know that's right.
But ticket prices
Joey,
are still
he
high,
gotta- he
whether
got-
I
he-
go alone
He's
or
probably buying his ticket right now.
Right. He's like, I'm buying my tickets through 2025 right now.
bought
Solo,
all of them.
solo.
$300 is nothing.
$300 through to November 2025. Done.
So, but
It's-
nah, I'm gonna go see. I definitely want to go see Black Panther in the theater because that experience will be dope.
Got to.
Thor:
And the
Love and
pictures
Thunder,
online are
I'm
gonna be great.
not sure. It just looked like a
It's,
bad
you can
romance.
wait till it comes to you at home.
Like
It
Disney
wasn't
Plus, it just looked like a breakup film where they just wasn't over everything. It was like, what's that movie with Jennifer Aniston?
It was
and,
called The Breakup. Vince Vaughn.
The Breakup, yeah, that's what it
I'm
reminded
sorry,
me of.
because
That's
the line in that movie keeps coming up when they're arguing, and she was like, he's like, you know, my sister's been through a lot. He's like, of dick, and that's just what it is.
yeah, it's just Disney Plus show it tomorrow. I'll watch it, but until then, I'm not watching it.
So
Black
okay, Joey,
Panther, I
do you
definitely
have
wanna go
Disney
see it.
Plus?
No.
He doesn't have Disney Plus.
Joey, what are we doing? What are we doing, Joey?
Joey's
got
a gamer.
HBO
and he
Max?
watches anime.
You
I'm
on
a
Twitch?
gamer and I play game and I still got all that
Are
shit.
you on Twitch?
Yeah.
Okay, that makes sense. All right, tell me something. Shit.
I don't switch that often.
Joey's
How
like,
much
I'm
is the
on
movie
fucking
club? Because
grid.
now everybody's bringing up this movie club, and I feel really like poor.
Like
Yeah,
10
I'm not in this
a
movie
month,
club.
like $10 a month.
Well, no, so,
$10 a month, good lord, that's a
Come
lot
on,
of money.
tell
How
us on
about
Movie Club, Joey. Go pitch it to us.
wait, what? What is movie club?
I
Oh
thought
my
you
God.
said you knew.
Yeah,
No.
Oh yeah, he know about it because he's a movie buff.
yeah. So,
Okay.
so the movie club is this. I don't know about AMC and anything, but I go through Cinemark. So the movie club, you get it's $10 a month. Now here's the thing: every month you get a free ticket. If you don't use that ticket for that month, it rolls over to the next month.
So I get 2 free tickets.
You get 2 free tickets.
To see more movies by yourself.
Yeah, because I'm damn sure not
So
giving nobody
and
no
then
free
you
ticket if I
get
use
like
that
and
shit.
then you get a percentage off like the concession stand, because let's face it, that stuff's expensive anyway.
How much is
But
it? 'Cause
Baby,
I
popcorn.
gotta have my
$50.
popcorn. I know,
But-
that's what I'm
but
saying.
check
And I
this
gotta
out.
have a tub. Like,
you
I
get
can't just-
points. You also get points. So even when you go to the movie, you put your stuff on, you put your phone on silent, you get points when the movie is over.
Nah, they just try to make sure I don't.
So
talk
can I
about how
put
bad
like
this
movie
shit
snacks
is.
on layaway?
Yeah.
Is it worth it though? Because their nachos are $7 for a bag of nachos. For a bag like $1.
I
nachos.
can't eat those
Not worth it.
nachos. Those don't.
And
And,
I'm-
and then
I'm
half of them
particular
are
about
broke,
my nachos.
so you get
Yeah.
more crumbs than you getting whole chips.
Yeah,
Like,
that's why
I
I
feel
don't
like they
fuck with they
purposely drop
nachos.
them shits on the floor every morning.
They punch the shit out of that bag. You know, like,
Shit out the bag.
You want
Let me know
nacho
like
crumbs
this.
with your
Yeah, you got
cheese?
not. And you eating it like shit, like it's fucking like finger food because you got to
Oh
fucking
no,
dip.
no, and then some of us have the nerve to be fat asses that have whole jalapeno slices on top of your crunched up. shit.
Yeah, so you got a fork in the movie theater, just spoon feeding yourself nacho crumb soup.
Nacho.
No, that's real shit.
Like that shit. Like, but if it's worth it and it's $10 a month,
Yeah.
damn, I'm gonna look into it. Y'all
So
might
and so
eight-
just so
eight
think
months
about
on
it.
me.
Think about it.
I thought about it.
The times like you already know the summer is always dropping some heat, right?
Oh, you can put snacks on that way?
Yep.
I'm
That's
good.
what
I
said.
I'm on.
I was
I'm on.
I was literally being like
on.
for real.
I'm
Look,
on. It's
you want
on.
to if
Yeah,
you don't want
it's
if you want to
Chris,
be
I'm
if
sold,
you
I'm
want to
sold.
be yeah,
Let's
you wanna
stop.
beat
I'm
that
sold.
line.
I'm in.
Not stop talking. I'm so.
I'm
sold.
in.
Sign
Say
me
no
up.
more.
Hey,
Sign
crazy
me up.
eighth grade. Can I put you on layaway, boy? What's the down payment for that ass?
That's a whole nother conversation. I was gonna say.
I'm here to
So-
fix your record player. I heard it.
Oh my
I'm here to
god.
fix your record playing. I don't know what the
What the
obsession was with porn that started like with all this dialogue.
Be-
The whole story.
Motherfuckers, I have a backstory here. I heard you're failing your SAT test. Let me give you this dictation.
Like, you know, it's good. You know, you have to fast forward when you see somebody driving up into the driveway. I'm like, y'all do it too much. Y'all
Like
do it.
15 minutes of fucking like real acting. Like, why the fuck are y'all? This is porn.
Not
You're
real
not getting an Oscar
acting.
for this shit. Just get to the
No,
shit we
wait
came
Wait a
to
minute.
see.
Do they have a porn star awards?
Yes,
They should.
it's the
Yes,
AVN.
they do.
It's
The AVN
Okay.
Awards.
It's in Las Vegas.
Wait, why did she give us the look like? How do y'all
You
both
niggas
know
Because
that?
you named it so quick, you're like, yes, actually, they every fall.
Yeah,
They,
yeah. It's actually in the summer, but that's neither here nor there.
Neither here nor there.
Oh, my God.
All right, send the mark, so I'm gonna do it.
So Joey, it's crazy. What games you win? What games you play?
I've been playing NCAA 14 a lot lately.
Dog, that's you. What system?
Xbox.
My guy, I'm gonna have to get at you, man,
Yeah,
because
the
I play
same.
a lot of Madden. I do a lot of leagues. Last year I did a review
I play
on
Madden.
Madden. That was a review. That is the last great football game, like college wise.
Oh, fact. I mean, it was
And
the last one.
Yeah, it actually was.
It definitely was.
Well,
What,
there's
are you
that.
playing it on? You got it on 360?
Yeah, I got a 360.
Damn. See, I'm mad it don't like upgrade to the because I got the Xbox One S,
Same.
and I was like, I'm gonna go back and get it, but I don't want to get it 360 because the game is actually still $80.
Right.
Like this game
Why
has
do
been out
taxes
since
like that?
2014 and it's still like $80. Like they want full price for it because people are modding it and like doing a revamp for it. So like people on PC have brought up like the new stadiums, new uniforms. They have
Shit.
changed the game.
Damn.
I watched a lot of it on YouTube. It's like a mod that they do where they got like updated rosters, updated uniforms, updated stadiums, the college playoffs, like everything like it was right now. Like they put in a lot of work. Which leads me to the thing, like the Madden community and all that. They've taken some gamers out of there to try to fix these games, but it doesn't work. And I believe it's because they've handcuffed a lot of them. Madden or college, which one?
College, most definitely.
It was true.
It's just it's just a lot more fun to me, especially because like the NFL is all about the players and stuff more so than the teams, and college is more about the teams and the players.
And you had that pageantry, yeah.
Yeah, you're right.
It's a lot like I have a lot more fun using my favorite college team and repping my team than this is my favorite quarterback.
Which team?
In college,
Yeah.
hey, we are.
Oh God.
We are, yes, sir.
See, my wife and my son like Penn State, so anytime they play in my house, it's the Hatfields and McCoys. We don't talk that week. Like we don't talk that week. There's no
God,
love.
That's where DC say, you know what? I'm going to the movie by myself. The hell
We
with
walk
y'all.
around the
I'm ready
house
to
giving
leave.
each other dirty looks.
What's your team?
Ohio State.
Oh,
But
hell no, bro.
Oh.
I see why y'all don't talk.
exactly,
I understand.
exactly. So you feel my
It's
pain.
like relatable content.
Yes,
Yeah.
I do.
So-
I
We walk around the house giving each other dirty looks.
no, I
We
got it.
slide each other's food across the fucking tables like savages and shit.
It's
Knocking
not
over
gonna-
chairs when we leave the room. If somebody
You
the
see,
last
like,
person,
ashtray,
you
bitch.
start turning out lights on people when they're in the room still. Like you just do some real disrespectful shit for that week. Like it's rivalry for real.
Yeah, fact.
That's
It's
DC. That's
painful.
where that's probably when DC went to the movie without his son. Came back, told him the whole plot of the movie. He was like,
it was in November because they usually play in November. So it was
we got
definitely
that on
around that.
October 29th this year.
Mm,
Noon.
good luck. We gonna have to
Stripe out.
come back.
oh my god. So,
Penn State, though.
worst game you
Mark-
played?
Worst game.
There's a
Oh,
ton.
there's a lot of bad games. It had to be on PlayStation.
Everything is horrible on PlayStation. Let's just say
It
that
had
right
to be a
now.
game on PlayStation. You
remember,
know what?
like-
You know what? The worst game I played was this Nickelodeon. It was like Mario Party, but for Nickelodeon
Oh,
on the
God.
GameCube.
Oh, I remember.
I don't
that.
remember. I think it was called Party Blast or something like
Yeah.
that.
Something like that. Yeah.
That game, that was whack.
No, you know the worst.
That was whack.
Remember those
That's the worst I can remember.
Spy Hunter. Remember Spy Hunter?
Yeah,
They tried. The Rock was gonna make a movie about that
Yeah.
game.
Oh,
It
yo,
was-
what happened to that shit?
That
I
game was
forgot
so
he was
fucking
supposed
horrible.
to do that.
He actually was in the game. Like the second was like Spy Hunter 2 or some shit. He was in the game, like, and it was so horrible. It was like Vin Diesel acting. It was just like really bad. It was worse than the
Vin
Tooth
Diesel
Fairy.
acting.
It was worse than the Tooth Fairy. But no, that game was horrible. Man, there's a lot.
yeah.
It was on the Xbox,
No, it couldn't
and it
be.
was just as bad as the movie, and it was Superman Returns.
Oh well, yeah.
A lot of Superman games suck. I don't know.
Yeah, yeah.
It's physics.
It-
it's hard to
it-
recreate the physics.
Here
I
it
just
is.
watched the video about it.
They would have had it on lock because they were the first ones to do like free roam like Spider-Man, but it was limited.
You know why? Because Superman has all the powers. It's
Yeah.
hard to make a game where your main character is like OP.
Well,
Like, unless you like really like unlock everything like they do in Batman. Like, that's why Batman works, because you can do everything Batman does, but it doesn't feel overpowered.
I think the most you would have had to unlock, well, it depends on which Batman you like, the animated game, the animated version of the game. I think the most we did was unlock the handcuffs and unlock unlimited batarangs.
Nah, the ones I played, it was like everything. Like, there's Batmobile driving the Batmobile, but yeah, Spy Hunter was doo-doo.
Yeah.
But no, it was mostly like the physics, like the flying of the game, like the physics was off. Like, I seen somebody mod GTA and make it, yeah, like a lot of modding games. GTA, they modded and made it a Superman and a Homelander and a Flash, but they worked because they were able to modify it to where the physics made sense. Like, you wasn't just flying around looking weird.
Alicia says the Lion King game. She says she hates that game.
Oh, yeah, that game was so fucking hard to beat. That and the Ninja Turtles
horrible.
one.
Oh, wait, not the one for Nintendo.
I dislike every 2D fighting game. That's like Streets of Rage style when they're just going back
side
and forth.
scrolling.
I don't like any of those. Yeah, I don't like any game like that.
No, you always had an enemy that could get you from behind when you're like, it's like just off screen. You couldn't even see.
None of that just looked weird. Like, it just
Side
felt weird to
scrollers.
play.
Yeah, they always look goofy too.
Yeah.
So you got your favorite, you got the worst. What's your mid?
I never said my favorite.
And NCAA wasn't your favorite?
No, you said what do I play? I just said that's what I'm playing.
Oh yeah. So what's your favorite? Then?
My favorite.
Yeah,
Okay, so I don't have a.
No, Superman on Xbox. I don't think I
Right.
played on 64.
I played it on 64 as a kid.
That was
though.
like the animated one.
Yeah. So it's out of two games. It's Super Mario Sunshine and Pokemon XD Gale of Darkness. Those are my favorite games of all time. But as far as mid goes, there's some very mid games. Extremely mid. I don't know. I gotta think about that.
Do you play Fortnite?
Yeah, I like Fortnite.
Oh God.
So here's the thing. I don't like building though. I don't like building, but I do play Fortnite whenever my friends are playing. I actually just got.
I think it's different when you play with other people. That's probably why.
Nah.
Yeah, it's. I like
just
zombies on Call of Duty.
can't.
Call of Duty's different. So you know what? I think GTA is mid. I think that's
It's
the
the
All
top
of
same
them,
one.
game.
all of them, or yeah.
All of them. Yeah, because it's the same thing over and over again, and they don't really add anything different. Like
It's a new
there's
city.
like little side stuff.
Yeah,
Like I think you could play like tennis or something on the new one, something like that.
it's something
But
great.
like, yeah,
You
it
can
is like
swim.
you you can swim, you can go underwater, and they give you cool things like the little motorcycle that flies and in submarine, but it's all the same map. It's like nothing different's going on. It's like, yeah, I could fly on this little motorcycle thing and I could shoot other players, but that's all I'm doing. Like there's nothing in the sky that's attacking me. It's all the same. I just not.
I don't know.
think
I'm a terrorist on that game. I just like blowing people up.
Yeah, see, that's another reason
Yeah.
why I think the shit's mid, because I'm always on the getting killed end of that shit. There's always there's always someone in the lobby that's fucking shit up, and then I be getting
Me,
clapped.
I play no objectives. I don't go around.
No, I don't do that
trying to-
either. I just try to fuck shit up too. I just suck at
I
it.
just, and then I like laughing at people while I'm fucking them up. They're like, "God damn it, man! What the
You're
fuck?
so
I'm just trying to
bad.
make my money, man."
Facts, bro. No, I'm facts. Just be trying to
know
shoot
I
over
fuck
the
guy-
drinks.
I know a guy, him and his cousins, they do heists. And
I
it's
fuck that
always
shit
the
up, too.
one, exactly. It's always the one cousin. He fucks it up on purpose. It was like he Leroy Jenkins the hell out they heist every single time. DC like, yep, that's me.
So that's like a personal bias mid, I think, though. But like as far as mid, it's like just straight up the game is just mid. There's a lot of
Egg
bad
said
games.
San Andreas was pivotal in what the rest had to do moving forward. Yeah, I can agree with that one.
Everybody
That's
played
right.
that game, and I'm not even a gamer, but I was on that shit.
I think Kakarot was kind of mid.
Yeah, that game disappoint. All the Dragon Ball Z games disappoint me.
Yeah,
All of them. Because you see the show, you see the movies, you see the potential of what you can do, and you can't do none of that shit in the game.
exactly.
None of it. They
It-
want me to
it-
fucking go around and talk to people. Like, I don't fucking talk to this fisherman. Nigga, I just want to fight and eat sensu beans and collect Dragon Balls and make fucking wishes.
Facts.
And I can't do none of that shit. I gotta
think
go.
Watch your blood pressure, DC.
I know.
I think the majority of Mortal Kombats are mid too.
Ooh.
Yeah,
I think-
no lie. Because after you do all the moves and special kills and
No,
everything else,
no.
what
You know
else
why
is
it's mid? Because it's a button masher game. Like my wife beat my ass in Mortal Kombat.
Yes.
And
See,
you
I
don't
think-
have to have skill to play Mortal Kombat. You just gotta be able to hit a bunch of
No,
buttons.
that
No, that's
or
fact. That's fact.
that Capcom versus Marvel, same thing.
I don't play button masher
The reason
games.
I think Mortal Kombat's mid though is because like I really like the story. Like I genuinely love the storyline. But when Deception came out and they made it open world, that shit was tough to me because you get to explore all the realms, and then like you could really experience the story mode. And then you got to sock the characters. That was funny as shit. You get to sock the characters 4 feet in front of you. But like I think they undersell them, like what you said about Dragon Ball, how the games are just very underwhelming. I think Mortal Kombat games are underwhelming. It's just cutscene fight. They can do something
Yeah,
with it.
it's the
Yeah,
it's
Fighting
the
Z was the
story,
closest
but
to
because they keep doing the same goddamn story, like they always start with the
Why do you
fucking
even bother with story mode?
because that's really the best part of it. Like I
Facts.
want to be like Goku and go through life, but they always start
Yeah, that's
with
true.
Namek
It's
and all
always
that shit.
the
Like
same.
his when he
That's
first hit Earth and all, like you know what I'm saying. Like it's just
Candy, what are you drinking?
I'm tired of
out
that too.
what
It's
are-
always the first.
she's
It's always the
blowing
Dragon
up a-
Ball.
I don't even. Oh, okay, she's blowing
It's
up
a phone.
All right. Yeah,
oh, we about to play a guessing game. Was it 21
I
questions?
was
We gotta
like,
figure
hey,
it out. Why is it
like,
blowing
is she
up?
drinking out of a plastic canteen? What is she doing?
It's always the Saiyan
Well,
cell.
one
and
thing you
Boost
say about
on there,
Candace,
too.
she's got
Like,
good
it's
lungs.
annoying. It's like,
Yeah. Like,
My
there's
nigga
nothing-
know what time it is. Flat out. Flat the fuck out.
yo,
I heard you had a flat tire.
Like
Been
that.
in the-
Hello, I heard you had a flat.
I'm on the way. Then it took like 20 minutes to get there, but no pumps and no tools. And they're like, what the
They
fuck?
have no
How you gonna
tools.
fix, how you gonna
You're
fix my
allowed to
tire,
fix
nigga? You
something.
stepped out with a fucking plastic
And you have
bag.
nothing.
What'd you
Why-
say?
That's
What'd you
not
say?
what a condom do.
My refrigerator has stopped running, and you show up with a plunger. What the fuck is this?
Yeah, that shit
And they
makes
just
no
let him
sense.
right in. I'm like, I see where this is going.
Oh,
Yeah,
my computer's down. All right. Yeah, the story mode. Yeah, the story modes in all of the Dragon Ball Z games are like the same things. Like fucking
Exact same. Yeah.
the Frieza saga, the fucking
yeah.
tournament of like the first tournaments like way back when he was beating up Yamcha and shit. And then you know what I'm
So,
saying, it's
it's-
Majin Buu and fucking Cell. Like there's nothing. Like I just want to free roam and beat ass. Like put all the characters in the game and
And
let
that's
me pick
why
and
that's why
choose.
games
Fact.
like Spider-Man, even Spawn was like that back on Xbox. It was pretty free
Spider-Man
roam.
games.
Spider-Man games kill every time. Spider-Man
Spider-Man,
games, and no lie,
Those are beautifully done.
the
Batman
DC
games,
the
too.
DC heroes Lego and the Marvel superheroes Lego
I
are
can't
pretty
do it.
they're free roam. They're
Hard.
not only they free roam, like I think for the Marvel one, the Marvel Lego game, that shit had like 150 characters that you can unlock.
They had
Had a
They
lot.
had
And
a
it was free
game.
roam.
Marvel Omega. It was on Xbox. It was a free game. Like DC has one that's still fucking going, but it's horrible. We ain't gonna talk.
Oh,
about
you
it.
talking about the online, the DC Infinite or Online
yeah,
Infinite or something like that?
Universe, yeah,
Yeah,
DC
it's
Universe
bad now.
Online or some shit like that. It been
I can't
bad.
believe
It
it's
was
still
horrible.
going.
But Marvel had one, but you could beat all the characters. Like you could pick what character you want, kind of free roam and go around. Kind of the same thing, but it wasn't as free roaming as the DC one. But the DC one is so trash because you don't get any. You're not.
You don't
any
get
of the
those
characters.
heroes.
You
You
make
gotta
your own
build your
character,
own.
and then you get these weird ass powers that don't make no sense together.
No, like you'll get Superman's flight, but Batman's skill set, like gauntlets or whatever the fuck. It's always something stupid.
Batman's credit score in real life.
Yeah,
For real.
Let's get shit that'll actually help us.
That is privilege. Like that's.
Hey, that meme that said he chose his face so they know he's white was like killing me.
Yeah.
That's just true.
That's the reason why.
I was like, leave Bruce alone.
Oh man. So we get ready to get out of here. Joey, where can they find you?
You can find me at Joey Purse on Instagram, TikTok, and YouTube. I don't even really use YouTube. Instagram, TikTok, and Joey Purse _ on Twitter.
I'm telling you, you got a Patreon too, so go check him out, show some support. He's got some sets on there as well. This dude's hilarious, man. Like the spaghetti nigga line gets me every time. Oh, that shit stayed with me. Oh my god, Candy. Before I'm gonna catch her. Why you still got breath?
Yeah, I was about to. Definitely about to die over here doing all this shit. I am creating my props and everything because your girl is throwing an adult prom in like a few weeks. So I'm very excited about that. So at Candy B Cosplay is where you can follow me, Candy with an I for those that are listening, and then BEE and then the word cosplay all together. It's like that for the Tickety Talks. On the Book of Faces, you have to put an underscore between Candy B and cosplay, but everything else, it's all the way through. I have 90s pop culture trivia happening next month. All of this is happening in the same week, actually. We're going to do Wednesday will be let me give you guys the right date so I'm not up here being a fucking liar. So, okay.
She's gonna need an assistant pretty soon. So.
Oh, no, I already have a personal assistant. I've been calling her. She's been yelling at me saying she doesn't work for me since I moved up to Ohio. And now that I'm putting myself in a position to retire before I'm 45, she's definitely going to work for me. And that'll probably be my biggest flex to pay one of my friends, like, do this.
It sounds like are you talking about CJ?
I own you. No, CJ's the manager. She tells me.
Okay, I was going to say. I was like, how did you flip that table?
Not at all. I'll never. She's got 20 years in the game of telling me what the fuck to do. That's going to stay that way. So for those of you that are Ohioans, August 17th will be 90s trivia. August 18th, we're having a lingerie runway party. And then on the Saturday, that is when adult prom is going to be. So August is going to be ridiculously packed. In between that, I have my Candid Convos that's going on. I have this big extravaganza that I know Chris is planning when I have my little last episode of Blurred's Eye View. I just know he's just got so much planned. So I know it. I just know.
For those who don't know, Candy will be leaving us. We're putting it out. She's leaving us next month, the 20th.
It's like I think the day I picked for it to be my last day, Chris talking about his little marriage anniversary or whatever. So we're gonna go ahead and let
you take that up with the queen. I ain't got nothing to do with that.
Hey, that's the same person you talk to crazy about movies. So I figured you
had. If you ass in this car, I'm getting into this anniversary by myself.
I figured he had it. I figured that's what he's on.
Hey, Candy, if you ain't in this bed by the time I get there, I'm doing this by myself.
I'm gonna start without you now.
She literally said, "Fine, I'll do it myself." And then, the Candy Combo, I know we have also for cosplayers, all of those like Renfest are coming up for September, almost through like November. And you know, the Black Fayday crew, they're going to be coming up here in September.
Shout out to the Queen Jasmine LaFleur and Lord Strife.
Familiar or you want to be familiar, that's an opportunity to come out and do some cosplaying stuff. And hopefully I can make it to New York Comic-Con before the end of the year. And then after that, I feel like I need to be done because cosplay is expensive.
It's a job.
Conning is expensive. It is. I'm like, maybe I do need to rob my fucking variant. I'm sure that bitch got money. Like I'm working hard on this reality and she's hardly working in another one. So
would you say that portal open up? You're like, what do you do for a living, bitch? Nothing.
I
need you.
He comes out in the Tessa Thompson suit and shit, and I'm just gonna be
Tessa, yeah, right.
I'm be slick. I run this place. Oh fuck, what am I doing? So yeah, follow me, support all that stuff, and come out to the event. Say hi.
DC, we celebrating tomorrow. 2-year anniversary.
Of what the shit?
My turn.
Yeah, what the shit?
Holy shit.
I know. I almost named it that, but
you should have.
We were on Sundays at one point, but that was
man, I'm tired of talking. Y'all know where to find me. If not,
That nigga
It ain't
drunk.
for you.
Probably tomorrow.
I don't know. Probably tonight.
Slushy in Terramana.
Oh no, it's a big gulp of tequila with some juices and stuff. But no, I ain't drunk. Yeah. Anywho, but no, you can find me those places. Tomorrow is the 2-year. Well, today is the official date that the podcast started, but we celebrating tomorrow. Got people coming through. Next week, I have an award-winning voiceover artist coming on. He or she, that's all y'all gonna get. Will be on the August 3rd. Is there something going on other than that? Nah, I think that's it. Oh, next year. There's something going on.
Yeah, the 4C. The 4C.
Yeah, that event's going on. I have no idea what's going on, but I got my first panelist and I have a moderator. Some crazy lady blowing up a boombox.
Because I passed the fuck out.
Right. I was surprised you didn't right there after blowing it and getting out the laugh. It was like,
but no, we are working on it. It's going to be next
I've
year.
had someone helping me with my air intake capacity all the time.
I hear you can't breathe.
Right. I will say this because we've been joking about it. Some of us ladies have to get our attitudes together because we're worse than men when we want sex and don't give a fuck about what you're going through because y'all be tired, y'all have headaches, y'all could be sick, and we don't be caring. And we really have to get our yes to the sub. See, I'm on some real shit. I got you, Joey.
No
I'm on real
cares.
shit. I do.
You got a headache, nigga? Just lay there.
Yeah, I've been I won't say a victim. I have been the abuser in that way, and it's not right. It's not fair to y'all.
No one cares.
We don't care whether we're coming in from work, whether we're coming in from drunken brunch with girls. We don't care.
Post up with the door with a belly full of mimosas and shit. Talking about niggas.
Oh, that's the worst. It's like, oh,
shame.
It's crazy. But no, where was it? Oh, the air breathing. Next year.
I get to be a moderator.
She's moderating, working on putting against panelists to talk about their introduction to content creating, also answer questions. Hopefully have some from the crowd. We have our wonderful moderator from King is doing it. She's also the brainchild behind some of the things that are being implemented and telling me to get on my shit to get this going. But
I definitely be telling him that.
She definitely do. She
just be bossing us,
pushing me.
Like,
no, but it's necessary.
It's
I want
me,
this to be
8 and PJ. We just
Hey, y'all be glad y'all don't get that PJ treatment because he get it worse than any of y'all. As soon as I see the talent in him, I'm like, listen here, motherfucker. This is what
that's why I follow the rules. But no, man, it's an event that I wanted to have for content creators of all kinds, especially of color, to come together, podcasters, cosplayers, musicians, artists, photographers, man, all that, the whole nine, vendors, small businesses, hopefully get it catered. But there's a lot going into it. That's why we giving ourselves a year to get it done, because it's ambitious on my part because I've never done it before. But I was talking to the owner of Opulence Radio a while back, and she was like, yeah, I had this idea to do this event, but I don't know how to do it. And little known fact, a year and a half ago, I had the same idea, but I was like, I'm, still fresh in the game. I can't do it. But I think in the last 2 years, I've curried enough favor that it's starting to build. I have people talking about they want to come in. I actually have somebody wanting to be on the panel coming in from Texas, and she's doing big things. So that is amazing. But I'm not going to tell y'all who on the panel yet because I'm still working on it. But I'm trying to.
You're going to get it together.
So we're working on that, man. And it's just something.
And DC's being super humble because he's, in the messages I've read and stuff, which I won't, reveal. I'll use it to blackmail, and that way y'all can actually see proof one day that he has a heart.
Keep the receipts.
Listen, there's so many.
Hellspawn taught you anything. Keep the receipts.
Keep the motherfucking receipts. But no, to be around other creatives, especially of color, that are adamant about being successful in their own right, working for themselves, or we're all getting out from underneath this 9-to-5 grind for other people, but to take time and be like, you know what, I want to create something where other people can network, to create opportunities for other people. He's already forward thinking in that way. So for him to jump to do this after 2 years of growing and focusing on what the shit with everybody, I just felt like that was really, really nice, because you could just be focusing on the shit that you got going on instead of being like, how can I help somebody else? How can I create an opportunity for somebody else? So that's dope.
Now I'm gonna say something crazy because I don't like compliments. Loud noises. But it's also twofold. So the tickets will be $20, but $10 of that is going to an inner city youth program that does teaches kids content creating. So that will be part of it. That every year we're going to be giving back to a Black Arts program. That was something that she was adamant about, and I am too. Making sure that the future of this game that we are in is in good hands. And to start, you need to learn at an early age. I wish I had something like that. When I was coming up, I probably would have been in a long ways away. But I jumped off the porch late. But I want to make sure, because my son he watches what I do. He don't watch my show because kids. But he sees what I do.
Let's put that disclaimer out there right now.
Yeah. But he sees what I do, and I see him making TikToks, and I see him, trying to do gaming videos. So I want him to be able to learn how to do it the right way by the mistakes that I've made, and be able to teach these kids how to do it the right way so they can go forth with that knowledge and just keep this content game growing, because it's $1 billion industry, man, and everybody can get a piece of the pie, but it's easier if we work together and pool our talent and knowledge and see where somebody else is lacking and failing to be able to pick them up. So that's one of the main reasons why this is near and dear to me, man. And it's something like my dad would do. So I'm doing it kind of for him too. So it's a big, like I said, ambitious thing, man, but I got some great people behind me. I am not actually doing nothing but kind of being the face of this thing, which I don't really want to be, but since I was pushed out here, I'm just trying to make sure that this event goes off and it's something that everybody can benefit from, learn, sponsorships, all that nine, man. So it's coming.
Yeah.
July 23rd, 2023.
Oh, that's a very serendipitous number. I like that.
Don't start, Chris. Wrap it up.
Yeah, no, because it's going on 2 hours. Check us out, IG, Blurred's Eye View, all one word. You go there, hit the link tree in the bio, and it will take you to all the social sites that we are on. Be sure to go to the YouTube channel, hit the notification bell. Furious Reacts and Reviews is currently being dropped now as we speak. Also, you can catch clips and all that other crazy stuff. Check out the TikToks and all that stuff that's going on. You can also
shout out the person you're doing it with.
What's that? The TikToks?
No, your reviews and everything else.
The reviews. Oh, yeah. The other show, Blurred. Yeah, I thought you meant the YouTube channel. I'm like, no, but nothing.
Girl, you better get it in your contract. You got to mention your name at least 3 times a day.
Hey, I haven't even gotten to that part. I haven't even gotten to that part of the
my bad, sir.
Yes. So since Candy brought it up, work wife is just going to rarely. So since I'm bringing it in earlier, you can also check us out Thursday, 9 p.m. with my new co-host Tracy Carr. We'll be talking to other guests and doing reacts as well and reviewing the same thing that we do here. We want to thank our guest Joey for coming on, telling us about his spaghetti nigga story.
Hey, Joey, no wife, no kids, no Amazon. We got time for this shit. Got time for this shit.
We about to get him together.
4 years worth of movie tickets already
I can't
bought.
wait to hit people with that shit.
Everybody decide right now whether you're gonna pay for your kids' colleges or go to the next 2 phases of Marvel films. You might as well put that out right now.
Kids.
Like college. Who needs college?
Who needs that?
We'll take your ass.
A scholarship.
But
better go to junior college.
Junior
the
college.
ride is good just for you too, nigga.
Well, that piece of paper is the same. Them credits count the same.
What'd you say?
Truth, though, they don't care
don't
about
sit
none
on the
of that
couch.
shit.
What you doing with your life? No.
Oh my gosh, those commercials. trying to get us to go to college.
Oh
Sitting
my
there.
God.
You ain't got no
You
job. You ain't doing
you
shit.
doing nothing.
Or my favorite anxiety-inducing one that was like, I don't have a job because I didn't graduate college. I didn't graduate college because I didn't go to school. And then it like just keeps looping over and over again. I was like, that makes people feel good.
That was
Yeah,
IDC
right.
college.
BET late at night. So
Did
bad.
y'all
They just
remember
had the
Romeo and
weirdest
them out of
combination
college?
between
Yeah,
uncut
Romeo
masters
did
and that
one.
shit.
Yeah.
I'm like, y'all paid Romeo to do that?
no, his dad, they started a college. For a
Yeah.
minute. His Romeo had a college.
Oh, Romeo got the bag for that. Did he even go to that college?
No, no.
He went to USC.
Romeo
You're
went
right.
to Howard
They would
and
do
is
that
telling
too.
everybody else, hey, you go here.
Yeah,
You
go to
this little-
IDC college. I don't care
You'll be
college.
fine. Yeah, you'll be fine.
Get this piece of paper that you can wipe your ass with because it ain't worth nothing. But I'm gonna tell you to go.
Well,
But before we get out of here, like I said, we want to thank our guest Joey Purse for coming on, giving us the stories, sticking in, talking about gaming and blurred life. But like I do
Thanks for having
every
me.
Thursday, check us out
Joey, man,
Thursday.
to get your gamer tag, bro, man.
Yeah.
Throw some mad, man.
Oh yeah, I got a few gamer.
Now you got a few.
Now just one.
I got
I got a different
said,
gamer
I
tag
does
per
this.
system.
I
One
got
his
one.
gamer
You
tags
don't
is
need a
fuck those
notepad.
kids.
Hey yo.
Fuck those kids, right?
The other one is
No
Amazon
prime.
Who.
At no prime.
No wife, no kids. And
Right. Oh man, but like I do at every show, remember to educate yourself and others, entertain yourself and others, and most of all, encourage yourself and others. This is Chris Fury with Candy B in DC and our guest Joey Purse, and we are getting out of here. Thanks for turning in.